We do get enough black market vouchers to get the water core, so let's go ahead and grab that. That is going to be awesome. Now our water heroes have a 30% chance to apply frozen. That is going to be fantastic. Hello everybody, my name is BearCozy, and today we are working through our level 70 endless trial tutorial. Now in the last video we completed floor 1 and I talked about all about the artifacts, my hero setup, my team, who I use, exactly why, and we talked about which artifacts synergize really well together. Now this was on floor 1 and we did lose a couple of heroes. Starting out floor 2, area of effects is Snowflake. At 5 snowflakes we get Biting Cold. And our team suffers damage every single turn, which is not good. So what we need to do is let's go ahead and pray. We're going to rest here on the bonfire, and then we're going to go into recruit. So here we go. As I've mentioned in the last video, we are continuing this. What we are going to do is, for this, since we lost Lunar Mel, I am going to grab, what's her face? I am going to grab Yolanda. That's going to be awesome. Nathalia is really good as well. However, I'm not going to take Nathalia. I already have Nathalia. Tia is really good as well here. So since I don't have very many healers, let's go ahead and grab Tia. Let's try Tia out. I've honestly never grabbed her. Let's go ahead and grab her. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this Destroy and Engraving, negative 30% damage received, plus 30 speed for the next 3 battles, which is absolutely fantastic. And let's go in. So here's the team. We lost a couple of heroes in the last one. What we did was we tried something different. For people that cannot nuke their way through the bosses on each floor, we tried a poison team. I did lose a couple of team members, which is unfortunate. So for this one, we're going to use Brand. We're going to use Tia. We are going to use Opal, and then I think we're going to go in maybe with Florence. I'm not sure. Right now, I'm honestly not sure. We lost Antonua. We lost a couple of other heroes. We can use either Florence. Florence is okay. Or we can use Marion Shadowblood. That should be fine. Let's go ahead and get our Sundering Purgatory for the defense down, and then we're going to go in. All right, so since we don't have Lunar Mel, we're going to need to res her. Let's go ahead and do the defense down since Brand is first, and we want Brand to go first for the buffs, right? Want Brand to go first. There he goes. So now, here's what we're going to do. We are working on... let's go ahead and use Opal's ultimate. And we want Opal first because when she uses her ultimate, she gives herself a joint attack. So hopefully if she doesn't die here, we should have probably stunned what's her face in the back, but that is actually pretty good. So Opal actually gives herself joint attack. So we want her going first. There it is. We got joint attack. So whoever attacks next, Opal's going to join, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and stun the Lunar Goat in the back. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to unleash the ultimate with Tia here. And hopefully Opal will join in. See if we freeze anybody. Boom. There we go. We got one frozen. And then let's go ahead and use Marion Shadowblood. Marion Shadowblood's really good. She is in a curse set. She did some AoE there. Did we kill anybody? We killed one. This is going a little bit slower than I would like. And this is exactly why I like to use Lunar Mel, because that way my team doesn't take any damage. She is dead. I do have Bruzak, but Bruzak doesn't have any gear. So through control, we are going to go through. We are just going to control a little bit. And there we go. The joint attacks are very nice. And of course, Antonua is frozen in the back, or whatever her name is there. She's frozen in the back. And I'm just going to keep using the basics and getting some joint attacks with Opal, which is very nice. So if you have Opal, feel free to use her. She's not the best in here, but she's not the worst. I'm kind of liking her. And what we are working towards is we are working towards getting some black market vouchers to get the artifact where our water heroes can freeze. Now, to select an artifact here, I almost always go for the Dragon's Eye. 10% chance to grant a bonus turn after your actions. That's going to work for everybody, which is awesome, including Brand. And then we are closing in on 70. So I think 1 or 2 more battles, and then Water Core is going to be ours, which is going to be absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and get into this. We can probably skip formation. We have some water heroes, which is awesome. Water heroes are really good over fire. And of course, they have a chance to freeze. So we are going to do that. All right, here we go. Same thing as always. Here's what we're going to do. Depending on the turn order, let's go ahead and use defense down. And then I think we're going to stun somebody later on. Defense down. Buffs with Brand, of course. Then we're going to use Opal's ultimate to make sure that she has the joint attack. There's the joint attack right there. Then we're going to use Tia's ultimate, of course. See if we can freeze anybody. That is a very long animation there. Boom, we get 2 Frozens, which is awesome. And Marion Shadowblood joins in, which is awesome as well. Let's go ahead and use her AoE. Opal should join as well. There we go. Opal joins, and we're doing a ton of damage. We froze some people. We're going to take a little bit of damage from these fire guys. Maybe not. Zitlin's going to go. Zitlin's going to do his thing, and everybody is doing A-okay. Let's go ahead. What do we want to do here? Do we want to stun Balberith? Probably. Let's go ahead and focus on Zitlin since he is very low. And there we go. And Opal joins in again. Brand is going again, as you can see on the bottom. Then Opal is going to join again, which is awesome. And looks like Opal joined her own attack, which was really cool. So let's go in with Brand again. There goes Opal. There goes Marion Shadowblood. This is really, really fun to watch. Yes, this is really, really cool. This is what I like. I have not yet tried Antanua and Opal in this together. However, what we are going to do is this is a lot of fun. I do want to try Antanua and Opal together because of the joint attacks and the extra attacks. And hopefully we can kill him here before he does any damage. I don't know if we can. I don't want to lose any more heroes. We are going to need a few more attacks here. A few more joint attacks. And he does go down. So that is really, really good. And that is really exciting there. Let's go in and grab our artifact. Here we go. Ooh, this is very, very interesting. Shipwreck is really, really good here. 15% crit rate, 20% crit damage. And we, of course, already got 20% crit damage. So that'll help. When a spell is used, grants 50% attack to the caster for the turn. That is okay. And then when attacking a group, there's a 30% chance to double the stats. I don't have a lot of group attack. A lot of my heroes are single target. So I'm going to stay there. We do get enough black market vouchers to get the water core. So let's go ahead and grab that. That is going to be awesome. Now our water heroes have a 30% chance to apply frozen. That is going to be fantastic. And then, ooh, this is really good. Obtain a legendary artifact. All team members recover 50% health. That is fantastic. Poison effects are fantastic because if we can resurrect Gangelo, we can use Gangelo on the last boss there. That is going to be awesome. Not only in floor 2, but floor 3 as well. Floor 3 tends to be a little bit tougher. And what we're going to do is we are going to use a poison team. Most likely, you can use whichever team you like, but poison team works really well with lots of healers. Keep everybody alive. And then, of course, that works well if you have Blackhorn. Let's go ahead and take out the little guys so we're not taking a lot of damage there. We're going to freeze everybody, hopefully everybody. And then if we don't get a freeze on anybody, we are going to use the stun, the water prison there. But we do get a freeze, which is really nice. Marion Shadowblood is awesome. I really like her. She's got the true damage going on. There we go. We got the joint attack. There we go. Those guys just buff up. I really thought he was frozen. I'm surprised he went in. I thought he was frozen. Maybe he defrosted. Let's go ahead and see if we can kill him. And there we go. Hopefully he won't res. I don't want to take any more damage than I have to. But he might. I think he's got a 50% chance to res if I remember correctly. There he goes. Now, since we saved the stun, we're just going to stun him. And we are just going to kill him. And that should be A-okay there. We got Tia as well. We're going to use Tia in here, of course. Let's go ahead and do that. We get the joint attack, of course, again from Opal. Opal's really good. Antanua is really, really good as well. We lost Antanua early on. And there we go. This is working A-okay. Let's see if we can kill this guy. We kill him. Moving on. So even though we don't have Lunar Mel and we don't have our taunt hero, we still get by okay. All right, moving in to, I think what I'm going to do, since our heroes are plenty fast, what I'm going to do is go into healing effects plus 15%. We are getting ready for the boss encounter, and then I'm going to just revive a random hero, see what we get back. I'm really not sure, but it's going to be okay. We'll find out later on. So the reason I took extra healing there is because I am getting ready for the last boss encounter. I need as many healing as I can get, or as much healing as I could get, I should say. And I think that's going to be okay. We're going to run most likely a poison team or a poison sustain team to hopefully get everybody, hopefully, maybe we'll run some freezes as well and a poison. We'll see if we can run 2 water heroes for the freezes, and then maybe Santis and Brand for the sustain. And we're going to try to keep everybody alive. I'm not liking the invulnerability there. That's not ideal. Let's go ahead and do some freezing. We're going to use Marion Shadowblood there. There we go. Boom. They do have a 50% chance to steal the invulnerability, which is awesome. And you can see some of my heroes have that. So that's kind of cool. And I think I'm just going to keep working on Hydrisia in the back. We'll kill her. I'm not too afraid of the little guys. I don't want to take any damage, but we're going to be okay. We don't have healing on this. We probably used it already. Interesting. All right, we don't have healing here, so we are just going to keep plugging away. She is stunned, so that's going to buy us some time. And we're going to work through that. There we go. Okay, we're working very, very nice. Opal is working out fantastic. Opal is working out fantastic. Let's go ahead and use her ultimate so she grants herself joint attack. And Marion Shadowblood joins in as well, which is awesome. We get, let's go ahead and use Tia here. We get Opal the joint attack as well. And then maybe Marion Shadowblood can do some work in here. There we go. That guy's taunted. That's actually really, really good. We can leave him alone, focus on the other one, since the guy on the bottom is taunted. We're going to take a little bit of damage, not enough to do anything, so we're going to do okay there. All right, one left. Let's go ahead and buff up again. And this is why I really like the stun spell there. Stun's working out really, really well. And then I think I'm just going to put on auto, let them do their thing. There's only one guy left. And typically with things like this, I try to go a little bit slower. Try to manual, especially since Lunar Mel is gone. So let's see if we can get Lunar Mel back. She's going to work really, really nice. And that'll give our team a lot more survivability. Now, select an artifact. My favorite one here is either the Helmet of Glory works well. My favorite one is actually Toxic Armor because the bosses on floor 2 and specifically floor 3 are very, very tough. We are going to be taking damage, and when we take damage, they are going to apply poisons to themselves. And then, of course, we're going to use some poisoners, so that will help us stack some much-needed poisons. Here we come across a random effect, plus 25% elemental countering effects for the next 3 battles, which is going to be very, very good. So let's go into the formation. Let's see if we got Lunar Mel back. If we have her, we'll use her. If we don't have her, we'll skip her. Who the heck did we get back? I don't know. Did we get back? Oh, we got Gangelo back, which is awesome. I will take Gangelo all day, every day. Let's go in. All right, let's go ahead and attack Azrina here. Azrina should be fairly easy. We should not have any issues fighting Azrina here, especially if we get a couple of turns. Now, let's see if we can taunt her. If we can taunt her there, I'm not going to stun her. If we don't, there we go. Look at all the poisons she took on herself when she counterattacked and placed a debuff on our team. She took a bunch of poison damage. So what I am going to do is I am going to stun her. I don't want to take any more poison damage. Let's go in and use ultimate from Opal, of course, and see what she can do there. That is really, really cool. Let's see if we can kill the last guy. Almost. Very, very, very close. Azrina is stunned, so once she's the only one left, that should be no problems there. And then I think I'm just going to put it on auto because this should be fairly easy. We are home free. Azrina's going to take a couple of turns, but she's stunned. We got lots of joint attacks coming along, so no big deal there. She's stunned, taunted. The poisons are on again, and then if she does hit us, she's going to take a lot more poison damage, but it looks like she'll be dead. So there we go. Opal is MVP on this one, and then, of course, she's got a chance to freeze. Tia's got a chance to freeze as well, which is working out really, really nice on top of her freezes. Going in to the artifact, any cast spell restores 30% health. This can be good. However, if you are going against an enemy team that casts a lot of spells, this will backfire and it's going to take you forever to kill the enemy team. So what I typically do is either when a spell is used, resets all casters' ability cooldowns, which can backfire, of course, as well. It says casters, not your team. And then what I typically do is I typically like to get Knight's Glory. Upon receiving damage over 50% max health in a single attack, all team members gain plus 30% attack for 3 turns. And since we are going into the boss, that is what I'm going to take since we are going to be taking a lot of damage. So we got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and do one last battle. Then we'll get the random artifact there. We'll hit the fire, and then we're going to go into the boss. Here we go. Brand is going in with the buffs, of course, with the defense down. He's even doing a stun for good measure. This should be fairly easy. They're just random wolves. This should be easy. However, Tia and Marion Shadowblood are a little bit slower, and of course they do have counterattack. This is why you need them to be faster. But Marion Shadowblood is mine. Tia is recruited, so I don't know what the speed is on Tia. My Marion Shadowblood is about 136. She is slower, and as I said in the beginning of the first video, If your team is under 150 speed, I recommend bringing somebody that that can do a speed boost, or I recommend trying to get yourself a plus speed artifact. However, I did not pick those. Most of the heroes that I use are 170 plus, 180 plus, with the exception of Marion Shadowblood. I'm also not using Nathalia here, which I should be. She is my biggest damage dealer, so maybe I should put Nathalia back in instead of Marion Shadowblood, and that'll probably work out a little bit better. But I wanted to bring you some options and show you some different heroes, how they work, what they do, and what you can do there. So, for this one here, Healing Effects is really, really good. Or Veteran's Ring is really good as well. Veteran Ring will stick with you through the entirety of the run. Heals whichever ally has the least health by 30% at the end of battle. So I think we're going to pick that, which is very, very nice. We're going to grab this random event. Plus 50% speed is big, big, big. So let's hit the bonfire, recover everybody's team, and then let's take a look at the enemy. The enemy team is, of course, Scarlet, which means we need some more water heroes, and that is okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take out Marion Shadowblood. We are going to use Nathalia, and we're going to most likely just go in with the defense down. We can take out Water Prism as well if we need to, but I think I am going to keep it because with 3 water heroes up against 1 fire hero, that should be fairly fine. All right, let's go ahead and put this on manual. Here's what we're going to do. Defense down with Brand, buffs with Brand. We're going to use Opal's ultimate to make sure she has joint attack. And then I think what I'm going to do is let's stun somebody. I do want to stun somebody. Let's see how Scarlet goes. Typically, I will target either Scarlet if I know I can kill her, if I have a good idea if I can kill her, or I will target the guy in the front here because he does freeze and he does a lot of damage. The other two don't bother me too much. Fish Face in the back takes a long time to kill because he rejuvenates when you hit him. And Captain Hook over here doesn't do too much damage. So, one thing I noticed right away is Nathalia already got a bonus turn. So let's go ahead. If you look on the bottom, she's getting a bonus turn. Let's go ahead and target Scarlet. Water is strong against fire. Hopefully we'll do some really good damage there. Boom, that is a ton of damage. We get the joint attack with Opal as well, which is awesome. Look at them go. Everybody's joining in. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use the ultimate, or we're going to use the basic, I should say. Now, she's not going to die, unfortunately. The wolf is going to take it, but Scarlet is down to 1%, so hopefully Tia can kill her. What we are going to do is we're going to stun the guy in the front. That's exactly why I saved it for the end, right? To make sure if we can kill Scarlet. And then I'm just going to use the freeze. See if we can freeze anybody / kill Scarlet. Scarlet is dead. There she goes. We froze 2 and 1 is stunned. That is absolutely perfect. They skip all of their turns and we get to go again. Basic with Brand. Joint attack with Opal as usual. And Opal is really, really good. So if you have her, you can use her. Antonua is really good as well. So there is Opal. That is part of Opal's kit. She does have the joint attack. She's fantastic. Let's go ahead and just target him, even though he's frozen. I feel like we can probably take him out, take him down. You can also feel free to target anybody else, but I know it's going to take me a bunch of rounds to kill the fish guy in the back. He just keeps healing and healing, and that works out really bad. So I want to take down at least one more here. And then we'll go from there and save Fish Face for the end. Since he doesn't do much damage, we're just going to save him for the end. And we're just going to work on him slow and steady. So we're going to kill this guy here first. Hopefully soon. Maybe next turn. He is frozen. He's going to skip his turn. That's good. Captain Hook doesn't do much. Fish Face can hit hard, but he does heal too much. So I'm going to leave him for the end here. There goes Opal again. Opal is MVP. She's doing so much damage, which is very, very good. And as you can see, Nathalia joined in as well. Brand joined in, and everybody's joining in for the attacks, which is awesome. Tia going in again. There we go. Lots of counterattacks here. There we go. Ultimate with Opal again. One more turn for the ultimate with Nathalia. So that's going to be next turn. We do get one more turn there, which is awesome as soon as Opal gets done. So this is how we do it. Slow and steady, through control, through joint attacks. It's working out really, really well for us. There we go. And he is frozen, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and use Opal. We unfroze him. However, Nathalia's ultimate is back up again. Let's see if we can kill the pirate. Pirate should be dead here. Nathalia does good damage. Maybe not. He is actually, wow. He is a tough little pirate there. That's taking some time. Can we kill him? Come on. He's like right there. He's right there. He's dead. All we got left is Fish Face. Fish Face should not be a problem. I'm just going to auto this. And this is going to take a few turns because, as you can tell, every time he gets hit, he heals. And it takes forever sometimes if you don't have enough damage. Or if you have lots of multi-hitters, it takes forever. You do need somebody that does a lot of damage. Or we need some kind of a diminishing return on his healing. Meaning maybe after 5 turns, the healing starts to be less and less and less, right? It diminishes. And because right now, it's just not working out really well where we can just get into a loop. If you don't have enough damage, you get into this loop of him just constantly healing, and it works out really, really bad. So you do need some very strong nukers. Stuns don't do it. You need almost somebody that has healing, unhealable debuff, and the only one that has that is Hollins. And my Hollins, I don't know if my Hollins is geared. He's at 50 right now. I could bring him. I didn't think this would be that much of a problem. Usually, we have no issues. It just does take a little bit of time. It takes a few extra turns. So I think we're going to be okay. And that is going to be very, very good. And then we're going to claim the spoils after the second boss. And there we go. It took us 7 turns, but we did it okay. Lots of joint attacks, and we worked out really, really well. Ooh, and we got a nice spicy crit damage ring and a Raider set. No speed, but we do get crit rate and attack. It is a 6-star. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna lock it. Hopefully we can roll crit rate maybe once or twice, maybe 3 times, maybe 4 times. We'll see. Right now I only have 1 quad roll, and that worked out really, really well. And I believe it's a speed quad roll, and that is on Winstrix to make her really, really fast. So for selecting an artifact, Executioner's very, very good. Deals increased damage to enemies that are below 50%. Oath Flag is very, very good as well. And Heroes attacks have a 20% chance, 25% chance to deal double damage. These are all very, very good. I think I'm going to go with the double damage. These are all very, very good. Bonus turn is very good. Let's go with the Oath Flag. And let's go ahead and claim our spoils. At this point, floor 2 is complete. We are moving on to floor 3. Let's go ahead and look at our artifacts, and then we're going to go from there. So our currently artifacts, they are stacking up pretty nice. We have Oath Flag, grants a bonus turn upon defeating an enemy. We got 30% max health. Poison effects plus 200%, which is very, very good, which is exactly why I said we can bring a poison team for the last boss because they all have Unshakable. And if we get the poison effect, which we do have, the poison flask, the poison team works very, very, very good. Plus, we also have a counterattack, which we'll get to it. When we take damage, the enemy takes poisons as well. Howl of Fury is working out okay. I don't believe anybody's using that right now. Water Core is working out good. Water Heroes attacks have a 30% chance to apply Frozen. That is why I'm running lots of Water Heroes. When an enemy is killed, allies get 30% attack and 10% speed. Then, of course, we have Soul Chaser Blade, 20% chance to attack again. Moving on to the next one, if I can click on it. Knight's Glory, upon receiving damage over 50% max health in a single attack, all team members gain 30% attack, which is good. Shipwreck Boots. Boots work really, really well. This one gives us 15% crit rate and 20% crit damage. Typically, boots I see the most. In this run, however, we've only gotten 1 pair of boots, and that is actually really interesting. Usually, I try to stack boots. All the boots work really well together. Guiding Crown is very good, 20% chance for joint attack. Veteran's Ring heals the attack with the lowest health at the end of the battle by 30%. Toxic Armor works really well. When taking damage, applies 1 stack of poisons, and that works really, really well with the Flask of Poison. Moving on, Marksman's Bow attacks have a 50% chance to deal 1 random positive effect, or to steal 1 random positive effect, excuse me. Hunter's Gloves, plus 15% lifesteal on critical strikes. Dragon's Eye, 15% chance to grant a bonus turn after your actions. We get 5% restoration of health at the start of every turn. Get healing effects increased by 15% and 20% crit damage. So as you can see, the artifacts are starting to stack really, really nice. And we did purchase Water Core. Hopefully we can get something else through this run, but Water Core is working out really well. So I'm going to cut the video here. This has been floor 2. We are on floor 3. We're going to pick up the next video on floor 3. We're going to go over all of the artifacts, the team, and what I'm using. We'll talk some more about the next recruit potential recruits, see who we have here. I'm going to cut the video here. Thank you everybody for watching, for subscribing. Hit that like and the subscribe to help me grow the channel. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. If you have a comment, please be nice. I read all of your comments and I try to answer all of your questions as best as I can. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.